Hey guys, it's Ramzilla here. So today we're gonna be talking about the Guinea Pig series. I recently saw all 6 movies, and I enjoyed them, each and every one of them for what they were. There were some that were kind of like, what? But the one that I enjoyed the most was Mermaid in a Manhole, which is the last one. I'll be talking about that like later on. But for now, we're gonna be talking about Devil's Experiment. So, Devil's Experiment is about these guys that, they don't show, but I'm pretty sure they kidnapped this girl. I don't think anybody would volunteer for this, but they kidnap her and they torture her, like, physically and mentally. They don't rape her or anything, they just torture her. Like, they'll beat her or they'll put, like, boiling. What do you call it? Not grease, boiling oil on her skin and stuff like that. Nothing like the Saw movies where they'll break her arms and shit like that. I'm not gonna say too much about it, but these movies are infamous for their practical effects, and this one was pretty cool. Like, some parts were kind of like, but the practical effect at the end was a trip. Now, this isn't really a spoiler because if you go and search for the trailer for the movie, they'll spoil it. So you just don't know it's the ending, but it is. These movies are really short, like 40 minutes, 48, and shit like that. So if you don't want to know what happens at the end, feel free to skip ahead and find out what I rate this movie. Or if you just don't care, you've already seen it, then feel free to stay. So this part kind of tripping me out because what they do is they have her like strapped to a chair, and they take this needle and they drill it through like her side of her eye, like here. And they're pushing it in, and her eye, the eye doesn't look, because they have a close-up of the eye, and it doesn't look fake, it looks pretty real. And then the eye starts to bleed from the inside, and it just starts like bleeding, and then it pops out through her iris, like, and the needle's out, and they're just moving it and shit. I was like, fuck. And that was the end of the movie. So, this movie was cool for what it was. I wouldn't watch it again just because it's just 45 minutes of random beating. That's it. It's just the last part that was kind of like, oh, what? And I'm not very squeamish, but I don't know why that made me a little squeamish. Just, if you think about it, can you imagine someone just putting a needle through your hole, through like the side of your eye, and then you can feel it, and it just pops out. Like when someone pokes your eye, it hurts. Can you imagine that? Oh god. Anyways, I'm gonna give this movie a 5 out of 10 just for that scene. Just that scene just redeems the entire movie. But yeah, it was a cool watch. Like, it's like a one-time watch thing. I wouldn't watch it again. So if you've already seen it, let me know what you think about in the comments below. If you haven't, go and watch it, then come back. Let me know what you think about in the comments below. Anyways, this is Ramzilla signing off. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more reviews.